Good morning, welcome to day 2. Let's get straight into it and excuse the cut lip shaving. Let's get and see the map. So, did bring the microphones with me, but there's hardly a breath of wind at the moment. So yeah, there's a lot of history to come today. So I'm going to be a lot of voiceover, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah, let's get cracking. Well, it's fair to say there's plenty of spandex out today. I'm not saying it. Promised I'd behave myself this time. We'll try anyway. See, I'm not just a pretty boy or a pretty traffic cone. Told you. Crack on anyway. Calm before the storm till we're at Ilkeston, and then the Gallows Lock and the Gallows Inn, story behind that, which I'll put up as well. They're all coming out now. I wonder if Bluebell Woods near my old house is in bloom at the moment. It's been nice, very nice. Did you go for a swim in there? Right, now all this lot, as I probably pointed out on the video, on the voiceover, is old Stanton Works. This is coming up towards Ward, which is a recycling plant, but there's also a massive industrial estate there, which basically means round here, further around the corner, we'll be coming to Gallows Inn. Right, I've had to put the gimbal away because every time I come to film something, there's just somebody there. So I'm literally on, off, waiting all the time, so I'm not going to get anything done. And what should have been a relaxing walk is starting to stress me. Anyway, we'll see what we can do and we'll crack on. Now we are coming into Ilkeston because the industrial estate goes up through this way, and I used to work up there. A few years ago now, mind you, but be alright if you worked in that industrial estate, wouldn't it? Live right there. Oh, it's so peaceful, Jeffrey. Right, so we are finishing in Langley Mill, and I know some of you are probably going to point out, it's in Amber Valley, because it's on the Erewash Canal. There you go. So yeah, we're literally just coming into Ilkeston now, as you can tell. Yeah, civilization, we don't like that. Oh shit, nearly. Said I wasn't going to swear too late. But yeah, I finished at one walk, I can't remember, it was a while ago, at the Great Northern Basin, or Langley Basin as people call it. But yeah, the day 3 will be starting at Kirkcallam, and all will be revealed then. Anyway, forward.
Right next we are coming up to the Gallows Inn Lock, but is often known locally as simply the Gallows Lock. The lock and adjacent pub both take their names from the 17th site of a gallows and are testament to the bleak past of the public executions that took place here. In 2023, the Canal and River Trust did an extensive repair to the locks, including chamber repairs and modernising the mooring wall. Today it is a popular spot for canal-side walking and cycling, even canoeing.
There you are, different past, isn't it? Called the gallows because of executions. Yeah, even I didn't know that, and I used to live just up the road from here. But never mind. Turned out to be a beautiful day. I'm still not warm though, but it's nice and cool next to the water. Anyway, let's crack on. I would hate to be working in a warehouse again in this weather. It's nice and cool here, but if you haven't got air conditioning, hell no. Yeah, don't know if they're dredging it or not. It seems to be emptying it from the other Green's Lock, but I wonder. I knew there'd be one somewhere. Traffic going base there. Just need a dead body next. Yeah, shows how deep it is compared to over there where all the sediments come up. It's a lot deeper. That's how deep it should be. Anyway, let's go forward. See, that can be posh. Almost. Proper summer food. Sun-dried tomatoes and mozzarella. That nacho cheese thing was alright, but it's always the thing with Tesco stuff. The chicken's always dead dry. So, anyway, whatever. It's busy, shall we say. So, but we'll crack on and I'll see you in a minute. Oh, all behind here, you can sell houses somewhere. It's cotton, however you bloody say it. So yeah, next point is the football club. So we'll get a bit of footage there and I'll tell you a little bit about that. And then it's on to my favourite, the Iron Giant. So, see you in a minute. Right, this is what's known as Millership Way. So you can get up there and across to the train station. I think it's that way. But apart from that, nothing exciting. Yeah, that's it. Not a bad place to have a hearse.
After a turbulent history, the club went into liquidation in 2017 and was bought by the former Notts County chairman Alan Hardy. The pioneer Keith Alexander managed the club in 1995 and led to some of the club's most successive years. John Govan, the former Nottingham Forest captain who with the club won 2 European Cups, managed the club from 2000 to 2003.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't get much more footage of the football club. It must be training day or something. But yeah, anyway, we'll crack on and we'll be at the Iron Giant soon. See you in a minute. Right, just coming up to Bennerley, so I have got a couple of rants which I'll do, but we'll get the Bennerley bit out first anyway.
The Bennerley Viaduct, also known as the Iron Giant, is the longest wrought iron Victorian viaduct in the UK and one of only 2 left in the UK. It spans 1 foot 452 inches feet and stands 60 feet high above the River Erewash and the valley below. It sits as a floating structure, meaning it sits on brick piers bases, but relies on gravity to keep it place and uses over 500,000 rivets to hold it together. This was to help with subsidence from all the mining going off in the area. During 1916, a German Zeppelin made a beeline for this structure, but what the Germans did not know is that this monster simply absorbed the shock of the explosions and virtually no damage to the main structure. But they did manage to kill a cow nearby, target achieved. There is even a literary connection. The famous local author D.H. Lawrence mentioned it in his book Sons and Lovers, where he describes the faint rattling noise of the trains crossing it at night. It is now a major heritage attraction and skywalk, with the Nottingham side having finally opened its ramp for full access in 2026. There is also a new visitor centre expected to open late 2026.
So there you go. I've used a bit of montage of footage because it's busy down here and there's something going off below. So rant time. 1. People with loud car exhausts. Why? You speed for about 30 seconds, try to impress a 14-year-old girl or something and then think you're clever. Anyway, I'm not saying what words I want to. Number 2. If you've got rubbish, take it with you. I've already had to have a go at somebody for leaving the crap behind. Anyway, that's it for this week's one. It's too busy to go on about it. But yeah, you can sure you can see what language is going through my head. See you in a sec. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get any much fresh footage. It was just too busy at the other end. I don't know if it was friends of Bennerley Viaduct, or I knew they were this end, but the other end I don't know. So yeah, never mind. I've got where I could. You got the information, and she's a bit of a beast, isn't she? Well worth visiting. And I think the visitor centre should be open, as I said on the voiceover, some later this year, all being well, and it is. It's a big, well, a lot bigger than I thought it would be. But anyway, this way, and we'll be coming out of Cockney, then it's open countryside for a bit before we go back into Langley Mill, and then we'll finish there. Wonder why they were hissing. Babbies. Well, my day has been made. I've got talking to a guy from Eastwood, lovely bloke. Yeah, and his black lab was jumping all over me, bless her. You know how I am with Labradors. Yeah, that's made me day. Anyway, we're coming out to the back end of Cockney now, Cockney, whatever you say it. And yeah, soon be back in open countryside. let's get going. Oops. Right, we've come out of ilkeston as we call it around here. Hop nom nom nom. And now it's open countryside, apart from the mainline railway, which is behind me. Apart from that, yeah, this is a nice quiet bit for a bit, and then we'll be in Langley Mill in probably about a mile. Nice take a dip down there in summer, wouldn't it? If you can get down there at any point. Did completely forget to say, you do have to cross over unless you want to walk in the water. I wouldn't say no to that house. Wouldn't say no at all. Anyway, nearly there.
Now we arrive at the northern terminus of the Erewash Canal, which also meets the Nottingham Canal and the world-famous Cromford Canal. Altogether, this is known as the Great Northern Basin and is the heart of the Langley Mill Canal heritage. The swing bridge is one of only a few surviving bridges of its type, which still is in working order today, allowing narrowboats to move between sections. Today it is a popular visitor spot and heritage hub, and also home to many walking trails, not only the Erewash Canal, but the Nottingham Canal and those even trying to retrace the largely lost Cromford Canal.
Right, I'll do the finish before the finish, because it's not quite the finish. We're nearly finished, but not quite the finish. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's not been as long as the video as I thought, but plenty of info. Met some lovely people, even Dougie. Yeah, and I really recommend just coming along the canal. It's a nice easy walk. There's a path all the way, start to finish, and up until the end of Ilkeston. There's pretty much, you can get off and get into a town centre or bus or anything. So there's loads to do. And yeah, it's an easy day out. It's just a bus ride, doesn't cost you anything else, unless like your food and usual stuff. But I hope you enjoyed it. And I will put a link to the first video after this. And don't forget all the photos. And twain. Don't know why I did that. But yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, usual thing. I'll put all my socials at the bottom, the website, because I've started the blog again for this one. And yeah, I'll see you on day 3. Stay safe.